Okay, hello YouTube, hello internets, Irish guy here, and I'm about to attempt the craziest self-repair job I've ever done. And what encouraged me to do this is the dust behind my 27-inch iMac screen. It's ridiculous. Apple doesn't care. You know, it's just poor design and such a blatant flaw in such a great product. Anyway, I'll quit the rant and I'll start with the supplies. What we have here, I got this off of Amazon. It's about, I think it was about $6. A single head suction cup from Tool Luxe. There you go, you can get a closer shot of that in case you want to attempt the same procedure. But I don't recommend it. Probably will void your warranty. The next thing is a towel, because I expect things to get really messy with this. So what I'm going to do is lay this out on my desk. Now I already did perform a rather thorough root cause analysis. Well, not a root cause analysis, but I already know what the root cause is. The root cause is that dust crept behind the glass of the monitor because it's poorly designed. But I did I wanted to anticipate what types of problems might be encountered. So what's the safest process to move forward with this? One item that I thought about was cotton gloves. I don't want to get any fingerprints on the inside of this, because if I do, I'm going to have to clean the inside. It means I'm going to have to take it apart again. So these right here, they're just Walgreens cotton gloves. Why are they Walgreens? Well, there's Walgreens on every corner. And let's see, so I'm going to put these on before I begin surgery on the 27-inch iMac display. And it just turned off, but you could probably see the dust spots from here, even with the poor fluorescent lighting that I have in my office. So here we go. I've never done this, and again, my disclaimer is don't attempt this on your own, because it'll probably void your warranty. But I'm so upset with Apple's quality of the quality of their product that I'm going to do it myself, because they won't fix it. So what I do, I get the suction cup. Now there's a handle on it. These may be different, but I'm going to stick it on and I'm going to do that over to make it suck. So watch this. And you kind of got to push down to get a good grip. Okay, I push down, I feel it's connected. Now see, you can see that suction cup's connected to that corner of the monitor. One thing I did not talk about is what I will use to remove the dust. Now I've got a brand new pair of sunglasses, and they came with this microfiber cloth. So when it comes out, I'm going to clean it with this microfiber cloth that doesn't have any dust or anything on it. And this does grip really firmly, so you might want to pull on a corner and then gently use your cotton gloved hand to remove this. Now it's popping off. It's popping off on the top part. Now I have been cautioned. I did a little bit of due diligence on my own, and I have been cautioned that the clip at the bottom might break. So what I'm going to do is gently remove this, and I just kind of lift it out. Everything so far is fine. Now I'm going to put this down, but I'm going to keep the inside part here, because I'm going to dust this off. And I'm also going to dust the now exposed inside of the 27-inch iMac with dust problem. So I'm going to make sure this is good and clean. Make sure there's no cat fur gets in there. I do have a lot of cat. I got a big cat, and he has a lot of fur. So make sure all that's clean. Now I'm going to clean the inside. Okay, and so far so good. I'm just going to give it a thorough clean over. And something that might be good is to put a solid color background up while you're doing this, like your notepad or text editor. And this is just a trick I came up with on my own, because what I'm going to do here is have a solid white color to look at where I can really see those spots. And I can see spots right here. And as much as I hate to say this, these spots that are visible, this is not removing them. So I don't know if, well, maybe it is. Maybe I just got to rub harder. We'll find out. Well, it kind of is, but it's really not. And I hate to say this, but I think the dust may actually be underneath yet another layer of protection. So I don't think that this glass piece that I took off on the outside has really exposed the part of the display where the problem is present. Because as you can see, and this is a microfiber cloth, and I'm being very gentle, but it's not removing my dust spots. So I am really, really, really upset. And I hate this because I love Apple's products. Yeah, they're more expensive, but their operating system is OS X, which is Unix, and it's got a lot of great application support. Doesn't crash like Windows. Sure, I could use Linux. I do use Linux. I could use Solaris. I could use other versions of Unix. It doesn't matter. But I like OS X. But I don't like this. I mean, I like the overall look of the display. I like that it's LED backlit. I like that the colors are just excellent. But how in the world can a company, especially a company as experienced and recognized worldwide as Apple, release something that has such a horrible design flaw? Now, what I've done here, I've wasted my time. I've wasted my time cleaning the inside and out. I've subjected myself to the risk of destroying my very expensive iMac 27-inch computer, and I've basically accomplished nothing. So I'm gonna put this back on. And there it goes, reassuring pop sound. I hope that's a reassuring sound. And we'll find out here, won't we? Let's see. Yeah, see, this didn't line up right. So now, I may have messed up really bad, guys. I may have. May have messed up really bad. Or I may not have. Actually, I don't think I did. And the reason is that you just got to really feel this. Now again, I'm wearing cotton gloves because I want to be really careful with this. But yeah, it feels like everything's back in. The corners are, well, wait a minute. See, I don't know if it is because there's this, if you look in the middle, there's the video camera. So I'm afraid I'm going to take this back off yet again. And then realign. Again, be as equally careful if you're having to reattempt this as you are the first time. And you can see where these little pegs go. Oh, I got my glove caught. Ah! But, I mean, maybe this thing just wasn't. Oh, it's the bottom one. See, I've got one down here in the bottom that didn't go in right. Okay, now that time it's good. Now how do I know it's perfect? Well, what I'm doing with my cotton gloves, I'm gently rubbing the places where this external piece meets the aluminum silver color. and then I'm also feeling around the edges, and it's all smooth. I don't feel a bump there. So this glass piece on the front now seems to be perfectly aligned with the aluminum, I guess you call it case of the monitor. So I've done this. Now the question is, did this destroy my display here? I see a ring, and this is on the outside. Did it permanently etch in the shape of this suction cup? Well, there's only one way to find out. And what I'm going to do is just get a little napkin. I'm going to put some water on it. And again, this is the outside, which is protected. I would never put water on anything electric, much less a monitor. I'm just going to do this and see if that little ring I got on there comes off. And actually, it doesn't look like it is. So probably what I accomplished from doing this is, number one, I did not remove any of the dust because it's apparently further in the display somewhere. And now I've got this ring on my external glass to remind me that I attempted this procedure. Again, Apple, if you're watching this, you really need to fix this. And if you would like to reimburse me for this unit, or preferably replace it for a brand new unit that's not afflicted by this design flaw, that would be great. Thanks everyone for watching, and hope you have better luck than I did, but this was an unsuccessful attempt. Have a good one.